Yes, my people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's been like a week since I posted a YouTube video. I was literally not too sure of like what I was gonna post, but I was on a phone call with one of my friends and we were reminiscing about something that literally happened about a year ago today. And I thought, you know what, this is actually the perfect time. Like, we literally spoke at the perfect time because I was wondering what should I post on YouTube, and I thought, let me do a story time at what happened 1 year ago and how I accidentally went to a Diddy party. And guys, I'm not even capping. Obviously, it's not like a real Diddy party. It weren't Diddy himself there that was doing it, but it was a Diddy party. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna have a bit of wine as well because, listen, I've not been going out recently, right? I've not been going out. I've been staying in, and I could do with a bit of wine. You know what I mean? If I'm not gonna go out and get smashed, I might as well have half a bottle of wine, do my YouTube video. At least it's productive. Do you know what I mean? And can't go wrong. Maybe it might even make my storytelling a bit better. That's good. Right, guys, so to set the scenery, right, this was a year ago today. This was when I was in my party era. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in my party era, low key, like. But this was when I wanted to go out. Yeah, there was no stopping me. If I say I'm going out the whole weekend. Yeah, it wasn't no little, oh, I'm going out half-hearted. I'm going out and I'm taking it to the max. Right, to give you a bit of background, right, we booked tickets to go drum sheds, right? So me and one of this girl that I actually wasn't friends with at the time, like, we literally just made up, and this other girl that I went to school with, but they were both friends. And, you know, I don't know, we all decided that we're just gonna go drum sheds together. It was pretty random, do you know what I mean? It wasn't really like proper planned or anything. Now, for those who don't know, Drum Sheds is a venue, I think it's in like North London, like Northeast London-ish. The venue holds about 10,000 to 15,000 people, and it was an old IKEA before. Like, that IKEA was the one. Yeah, we went off to Drum Sheds, had it off in Drum Sheds, had a sick time with a few people, met a few people up there. The event that we went to was a day party. So it was on a Saturday and it was a day party. So I think it was from like 2 p.m. to about 10:30. And we were like, cool, we know we're gonna wanna go out straight after. So we also booked another event at Studio 338, which is another venue in London. So we had it off in Drum Sheds and we went straight to 338 after, and it was mad. It was a mad night. So a day rave and a night rave. So I got there at Drum Sheds at 3 p.m, left Drum Sheds at 10:30, and then by the time we got to 338, it was about, I think, 12:30, and we left there about 5. Now the time flew by, and we were like, what the hell? We don't want this night to end. But it was mainly one of the other girls who were proper like, she wants her after, she wants her after, she wants her afters. And this girl, she works in Mayfair, right? So she works in Mayfair, so she knows clubs, she knows the promoters, she knows DJs, she knows all these people. And she said that there is this after party that is super exclusive. Now, she was gassing up this after party. She said it's for rich people, it's proper exclusive, that you're gonna have a sick time, and it's a big mansion in central London. Like, it's so sick, like, that's the way that she's gonna buy it. Now imagine us, we're mashup, yeah, so we're thinking this is a good idea. We're thinking after party, of course. Now when you got energy and you've just finished rave and and you want to go to an afters, if someone's saying that to you, that is a dream afters to have. I want to go in a mansion, I want to have it off in a mansion, do you know what I mean? Now we're on our way then, right, and we're discussing tickets. So we're discussing how much is it gonna cost to get in. Now she's like, for girls can go in for free, yeah, but boys are gonna have to pay some sort of price. And I'm thinking, well, what is this price? Because I ain't pay. Listen, I've been to 2 raves, yeah, I've spent so much money on drinks and this and that. I ain't paying no more money to go into some sort of after party. You're mad. Anyway, she goes, I'm not gonna lie, Addy, I think it's gonna cost a few £100 to get you in. I said, a few hundred? You must be mad, right? I wouldn't even pay, like, listen, I'm paying a few hundred to go to a festival for a few days. I ain't gonna be doing it just to get into some after party, bro. You're crazy. I'm not gonna lie, especially the state I'm in. It's not even like I'm going out there to network. I'm going out there to just get off my nut. Nah, it ain't happening. Now she calls out one of the guys that works there, one of the promoters or whatever, and, you know, asking her how much she can get me in for. And the guy who works there says the only way I'd be able to get it cheaper is if I was gay. Yeah, so I would have to be very feminine when I get through. Now it's not about being in there, being gay, it's about getting through security. So it's all about security and like how much security is going to charge and all that stuff. So I've got to go in front of security and act the gayest that I've ever been before. Honestly, I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that, because what if I see someone, like, this is in big central London, like, it is a mansion, but it's in central London. What if there's someone there? What if there's someone at this party that recognizes me? What if there's someone that knows me? Like, bro, I cannot be like just I just didn't want to do it. I can't believe I'm even confessing this to you lot. Anyway, I've been convinced, right? Because we're in a cab at the end of the day. We're on our way there. Like, you know, if it's gonna cost us less than £100 for me to get in, if I have to act gay, then you know what I mean, so be it. So I'm in the cab now. I've taken my mate's Lululemon and I put in, she's like got like a Lululemon zip up thing. But I'm wearing cargo, so imagine I'm wearing cargos. It's proper tight on me, yeah, and I'm all like this, yeah, in this tight up Lululemon thing. And I've decided that I'm gonna have to have a cigarette when I come out, just to make it extra gay and that. And I've come out looking proper feminine, yeah, with a cigarette and my Lululemon just like, well, not mine, but her Lululemon just all stuck up on me like that. And I'm proper embarrassed, but I'm trying to style it out. I'm trying to style out because I ain't paying a few £100 to get in this place. Now listen, right, we've gotten outside, right, and it's this mansion. Got all these security guards there, like all these hench, big security guards just there, like proper guarding the door, like proper, like, it was just, I was like, what the hell have we just got ourselves into? Anyway, bare back and forth, because they wanted to charge us a high price. And my mate who works in Mayfair, she's like, well, look, he's gay, he's gay, he's gay. I just felt so embarrassed, like doing the most just to get like a cheaper ticket. But at the end of the day, we ended up getting in. And this should have been a red flag, right? Because my mate was telling me, oh, well, straight men are going to be paying for like ladies or even gay men. And I was thinking, what are you talking about paying? Do you know what I mean? But I didn't think of it like properly. Like the way that she made it out, I just didn't think of it. I didn't think that that was a sign. So once I've got in, I've taken off the Lululemon, I've taken off my whole little gay uniform, and I can act normal now. It's only just for the front part of security. Now, I've gone in, yeah, and not even 5 minutes, someone recognised me on TikTok. It's this black woman, right? And I remember she was like laughing at like one of my TikToks about something to do with Klarna or something like that. And she was making little comments about the place. Like, oh, make sure you guys stick together. Don't let her go toilet. Because one of my friends wanted to go to the toilet, right? And she was like, don't let her go toilet on your own. Make sure you don't have each other's back. Don't drink too much. Just certain stuff. And I'm thinking, it flew past me at the time. Like, it went right over my head. But now she was trying to hint at something. She was trying to tell me, like, this ain't no normal after party. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just going around saying, yeah, I just come back from, you know, drum shades. I went 338 after. Like, she's like, this ain't no normal party. Do you know what I mean? She's trying to tell me, but it weren't clicking. Now, cool. I'm going to introduce two more characters, yeah? We're going to call them Pineapple and Pepper, yeah? Pepper for Peppa Pig. Because the boy, he had a pineapple kind of hair, like a pineapple afro hair. And the girl just looked like Peppa Pig, and she was wearing a red jacket. So I'm just trying to give you a bit of insight. I'm not too sure of what we spoke about, but I'm pretty sure we had like a tiny little interaction, like we spoke about something, or maybe we were just seeing them quite a few times at the start, but like I can't really remember. But all I remember is these guys look scruffy. Now guys, the reason why I'm saying this, because it will matter in the story time. To bear in mind, we've had our drinks, yeah? We've had our drinks, we've been drinking throughout the whole night at Jump Sheds, Free Free and all of that. And when you get in, obviously with your token that you get in when you get inside, you get free drinks as well. So we've been drinking and stuff. Bear this in mind, right? We've been drinking, and I don't know what went over me and thought it would be a good idea to smoke the green stuff. Yeah, I just want to let's just call it that. I don't know what possessed me to think it was okay to smoke that, especially when I was mashed up in a place where I don't even know what is gonna get down. I just went in the right headspace. Like, I genuinely didn't even know. Like, I just wanted to have fun. You know what I mean? I wanted to have fun. I was silly. And this is actually, I can't believe I finished that drink so quickly. Guys, my dog is coming to say hi. Come tonight. Ooh. Oh, hello, baby. Hello, baby. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, go and get it. Alright. It's enough of that. Enough of that. Go on. So guys, I've ended up getting crossfaded, yeah, and I am mashed up. Now this was before we've actually even gotten proper into the house. This was like, I don't know, it's really hard to explain it, but you had to go underground first. Like before you had to go underground, and you had to go another flight of stairs. Now we only went into the first little part. It's like the entrance part where there's like a few drinks and bars and stuff. There was a little smoking area where we just had a little smoke, but you actually are not allowed to even chill in that area. So I didn't even know that. So I've gone and smoked, I've drunk, I'm crossfaded to the max. Now we get more deep and deep into the house, yeah, and the energy just feels weird. There's like these psychedelic visuals and lights that are going on around the house. There's no windows. Like there's windows, but the windows are like sealed off. Like there's no windows. Like people are not able to. There's no curtains and nothing, but the windows are just sealed off completely. Like you can't touch the windows, and like everything was just so weird. Like they had just psychedelic visuals all over the gaff, and it tripped me out like so bad because I was like, I was mash up. I was mash up, and being crossfaded and seeing that just sent me west. Anyway, it starts feeling really weird, and I get quite paranoid, and I'm like, this ain't normal. And I've gone and I've seen, Marnie, can you stop licking yourself, please? Thank you. We've gone on a little walk, just like walking around trying to like find a little space somewhere, and we see security like by like this room, right? And it's like a red room, and like men were paying to go inside in there and stuff, and we were like, this is dodgy. And I started getting had a really weird feeling, like quite a just sinister feeling in my gut. I just felt like this just does not feel right. Like I'm just getting flashbacks from it from it now. Like it was weird. And this is when I realized this ain't no normal party. This is a Diddy party. So me and my two friends gonna sit down now, and we've gone and chilled with these other boys that my friend knew. So you know the Mayfair promoter girl. So she knows these boys. They were also there as well. And by the way, yeah, I just thought to add, this girl has been here before. So the girl knew what this place was like, and she proper didn't warn us. Like she did not warn us that it was gonna be this mad. But yeah, we're just chilling with a few boys that she knows, and obviously my two girl mates. Now listen, I needed to use the toilet. I was bursting, but I was scared to go, and no one else wanted to go with me. At this point, I was just there with my one friend, because all of the other people, they went off, and I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing their own thing. So I was like with my one other friend, and she was having her own problems. Like let's just say that, like she was freaking out as well because she was as mashed up as me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to go to the toilet on my own. Like I just got to suck it up. And then I've come and looked now, and I've seen Pineapple and Pepper, and I'm like, oh shit! I overheard Pineapple and Pepper talking about that they were gonna go to the toilet. So let me go and speak to them and ask them where the toilet was. So I've gone and said to my friend, now, cool, I'm going to the toilet, yeah? Now, before I've gone to speak to Pineapple and Pepper, right, I've overheard them saying that they're leaving, yeah? But I quickly tapped them on the shoulder, and I said, oh, like, where's the toilet? And they were like, oh, if you go down this way, you know, explaining where the toilet is, etc., etc. I'm on my way to the toilet now, yeah? And by the way, remember, I'm flying. And I see that they're following me. Like, they said that they were leaving, yeah? I overheard them saying that they were leaving. And now they're following me to the toilet. And I was like, bro, this is weird. Like, I was already paranoid. So can you imagine the thoughts that were going in my head? Now, guys, this was a unisex toilet, right? So it was a unisex toilet. And when I got in there was these two Somali brasses, right? Now, they were arguing with these boys, yeah? They were like some proper roadman London boys, yeah? And they were arguing, they were shouting, and I was thinking, listen, I'm just there like this. I'm in the queue to go to the toilet. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no one to talk to me. I don't want no one to... I just want to go to the toilet and just... You know what I mean? Just leave me in peace. I've seen Pepper and Pineapple walk in now, right? And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, why did they follow me? They literally just came back from the toilet and they were leaving, and now they're in the toilet following. Like, bro, this shit is weird. Now, the two Somali brasses, right? They're now touching me up, yeah? They're like saying that I'm cute. They recognize me off TikTok, and they're literally like doing all of this. And but remember, I'm mashed up. I'm there, so I'm there like this, and they're like this. They're to me, oh, you're so cute, this, that, and I'm just like, I feel sorry for myself even thinking about it. Like, it was pretty messed up. Like, everything just felt so dark, like, in that place. I just had such a bad feeling. Now, cool, while they were chatting, like, I was just there minding my own business. Like, literally, I'm not even saying a word. But the two Somalis and Pineapple and the other girl, yeah, they're all chatting. They're chatting away. By the way, Pineapple is a gay man, right? So he's a gay man, just so you lot get an idea. Like, it's not a woman. Now, it's my time to use the toilet, and I'm about to go in, and I get pushed in by one of the Somali girls, and the Somali girl goes into the cubicle with me and locks the door. And I'm there like, what's going on? And she's like, go toilet then, go toilet. And I'm like, what, you want me to go toilet in front of you? And she's like, yeah, go toilet in front of me. So I'm trying to go toilet. Now, I'm a bit of a shy peer as it is, do you know what I mean? Let alone if I'm drunk, mash up, yeah, to be exact. And you're there in front of me on top of it. Like, this is awkward. Like, I don't know if I can do this. So the pee weren't coming out. Yeah, it weren't coming out. I've told her that, and the girl pulls down her knickers and just goes to the toilet in front of me as well. And I'm like, what is going on? Now the girl starts screaming, get out, angrily. Like she's just shouting at me, telling me to get out. And I'm like, what the hell? And I don't know how, but I've had a toilet roll in my hand. So she's shouting at me to get out, and I'm like, what the hell? And I've come out now, and like like all these people are looking at me. So you had Pineapple, one of the other Somali girls, and Pepper. They're all looking at me. All these other people like acting as if like me and her did a thing in there. And I was like, what the hell? And obviously I had the toilet paper in my hand, and I was like, you know, they were all like making like some sort of like jokes and stuff. I started thinking, what if this girl wanted to do something in there with me, and like because I didn't do anything, now she's gonna say that I did. Like, I don't know. I was just getting some weird thoughts in my head, thinking I'm scared. Like this is dangerous. Do you know what I mean? Like don't ever put yourself in situations where you're gonna be. Someone can say that you've done something. Do you know what I mean? I just the worst thoughts were racing through my head. I'm still waiting to go to the toilet, right? And the other cubicle opens up. Now Pineapple, right, the gay man, grabs my hand and tries to drag me in the toilet and asks me if I want to do, you know what I mean, with him. Yeah, and I was like, no way. Yeah, are you crazy? So I've run now. I've run and I'm like, I need to get out of this place. Like this is creeping me out. I've run and I'm running through the passageway. I've gone back to my friends now, and everyone's there, so the boys, girls and stuff, and I'm like explaining them to what happened, and they're like, bro, like that is a violation. Like that's not right. Just because you're a boy, that doesn't mean that anything like that can happen. Do you know what I mean? I genuinely like, it didn't sink into me what happened until I sat down and I was like, I actually felt violated, bruv. Like I felt violated. Like these people were just like, they saw that I was mash up, yeah, and they just took advantage of it. Because you know, if it was like me, I was like this and like sober, yeah, and I wasn't mash up the way I was. You think anyone can come chat to me like that? You think she's gonna be touching me up? You think my man's gonna be grabbing my arm? Are you crazy, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Are you actually mad? Gets me vexed because people like to take the piss out of vulnerable people. Like I was actually quite vulnerable at the time, and if that was me sober, like that would not be running. I tell you that for free. I get more mash up at this point. I think it's just the visuals that just were like around this house that was just like just making me mad. Like, and there's like this old Asian lady comes up. She's like Chinese, yeah, and she starts putting her legs all over me, and like, but I'm just mashed up. I'm like this. I just felt uncomfortable. I'm like this. She start putting her legs all over me and stuff, and like, you know, once she saw that she's not getting anything out of me, like she just walked away. And she was with her husband. That's the thing. Like I don't know what they wanted from me. Like they wanted me to be part of their couple and be a throuple or whatever. I don't know what it was. Yeah, but it was some weird shit. And I was just like, you know what? We've got to go. We've got to go. Yeah. So we said, all right, cool. We're going soon. A lot of other weird stuff has happened. Yeah, but I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to put it in there. But a lot of other little weird bits and bobs happen, and some stuff I can't even remember. Like mostly my friend was telling me about the stuff. Sorry about that, guys, but my camera literally just died, so don't know what that was all about. But carrying on with the story, we end up saying that we're gonna leave, right? It's time to go. Like things are getting a bit mad. The first floor was shutting down, right? So this is what was happening. So first floor shut down, and you had to pay £100 to get up into the second floor. By the way, this was like 9 a.m, right? This is 9 a.m, 9:30, that the first floor shut down. And if you want to carry on the party, you have to pay £100 to go upstairs. And that's where all the madness is going on. There's about 6 floors, yeah? And each floor apparently just gets worse and worse and worse. And like, I don't even want to say what goes on, but like some mad stuff goes on in each floor. So my friends put me in the queue to go to the toilet, right? So I'm in the queue. By the way, when I say queue, there's literally only 2 people in front of me, right? And they've gone to go get one of the girls' bags, because one of the girls left their bags in the main part of the house. So I'm literally right at the entrance going to the toilet. Now there's this woman in front of me, yeah? Now, guys, this woman looked like a witch. Had black hair just all everywhere, smudged lipstick all around, saggy eyes, saggy skin. She looked awful. She looked vile, yeah? Now this woman was like grabbing my shirt, telling me to go into a toilet and do boom boom with her, like doing all kind of, she was saying some nasty vile stuff, yeah, saying that how she likes them young and X, Y, and Z. Guys, this woman was horrible looking. She was disgusting, and the things that came out of her mouth were even worse. Now I'm so gone here. I'm just like, just leave me alone, like leave me alone kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But she weren't leaving me alone. Luckily, the boys that we were with, right, they've come down and they're like, leave him alone. Like, what's wrong with you? Leave him alone, innit? And she's gone back into the toilet and she's like this. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, these people are crazy. These people are disgusting. I've never felt so vulnerable in my life. Like, genuinely, I've never felt so vulnerable. I felt just, oh, it was awful. It's an awful feeling. I'm going in and I use the toilet after her and we end up leaving. And guys, there's paparazzi outside. There's big, like, nice cars, like, Uber's there. There's just like, I don't know what, I just genuinely don't know what this place was, because I searched the place online and there's not one trace of it online. Not one trace of it online. So I don't know how, like, it's so exclusive and known at the same time as it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. But we got in a cab and we made our way home, and I was tired, I was mashed up, I was exhausted. Yeah, I was so exhausted and I felt so upset. I felt upset, sad, like I just felt all the emotions. Like, it was so traumatizing. And I was thinking, like, the people who went drum sheds, yeah, like, I knew friends that went drum sheds and they went home straight after. They didn't go 338 after. They went straight home and they went to sleep. They were in their bed. They were safe. But I took it too far. Yeah, I went to 338 and I had an alright time in 338, and 338 was weird as well. But I had an alright time in 338, but I took it too far. Yeah, I took it way too far. I've then gone to an afters, and you know when you take it too far and you really deep, like, I could have gotten home a long time ago. I could have been in my bed safe. You know what I mean? And that's when I realized I knew I had a problem. I knew I had a problem. I knew I liked going out way too much. When I mean problem, I mean a problem where I just don't know when to stop. But yeah, guys, it was so traumatizing, and I'm not gonna lie, I got home and I cried, and like, the worst thing about it is I had a flight the next day. The next day I had a flight, and I think that's just what made it worse. I slept forever, and I still got on that flight. I went to Germany, and yeah, I got so sick after that. I think my immune system was down, and my emotions were so just all over the place, and yeah, it was not a good time. I was gonna say this story on TikTok, but it's actually so not easy to say. Like, I needed this to be a long video. Do you know what I mean, guys? I just want to let you know, yeah, my videos are real. Like, my story times are real. This is real. This is literally happened a year ago, like today, soon. I literally did a vlog of me going to these places. I'm not gonna lie, I did a vlog. So I'm gonna link the vlog down below. If you lot wanna check that out, I'll put it down in the description below, my TikTok vlog. And you lot can see that I literally went to all these places. And I'm not kidding you, this weird stuff happened. Obviously, I didn't put in detail, but yeah. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the story time. And yeah, like, that is how I went to a Diddy party. Now, obviously, it wasn't a party run by Diddy, but it was a Diddy party. But yeah, guys, I also want to say thank you lot for your support. I see all the messages, all the likes, all the DMs, and all of that stuff. Like, honestly, thank you guys. And thank you guys for the comments as well. Like, I see it all. I literally just want to say thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.